few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
On the court for the East All-Stars, they've got Noah. Derrick Rose is out there with Brooks. Then it's Brandon Bass, and it's LeBron in the small forward.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
It's Curry with the drive. Chamberlain's shot is off. Now James. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Rose. And Davis sends it back. And they'll keep possession. They retain possession.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
No good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Nice shot by James.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break gave him a second win. He looks fresh.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Rose.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And there's Joakim Noah on the assist by LeBron.
LeBron James.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Curry kicks to McDaniels. Chamberlain with a screen on LeBron.
3 seconds.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The West All-Stars have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And so he hits the technical free throw. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Leans inside. Indeed, Chamberlain drops it in. Chamberlain got his second bucket.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
LeBron passes to Rose. That doesn't go either for Rose.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And Chamberlain with the stuff. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Curry with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. And stolen by James. Noah with a screen for Rose. No good off the front iron.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end. They've done a pretty nice job of taking care of the ball here tonight, but they've got to continue to do so to maintain this lead.
Now the East All-Stars with it. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
The free throw drops for Rose.
Looking at the game Rose has been having, he's got 19 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
West All-Stars shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Both shots good from the stripe. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Rose has got 10 points now just in this quarter. Chamberlain with it. Noah picks him up. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
The West All-Stars look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
East All-Stars.
No good on the free throw.
Brandon Betts. That's his first personal foul.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Rose kicks to James. Passes to Noah. He dishes it to Rose. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rose has got 23.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing. He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
He got it up. No good trying to beat the buzzer. Davis is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Harden. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. Now Curry. Chamberlain with a screen on Rose. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Yeah, they seem to be looking for chances inside a little bit more this half.
And I love that mentality. You talked about it earlier, being the aggressor. It's the right way to play with the lead. Keep attacking.
6 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass. Rose has got 28.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the West All-Stars.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Well, they've also really been dialed in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
That's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
And that one's good.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Great D that time from Curry.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Here's Chamberlain.
Out of bounds. Remains Eastern All-Stars ball. 13 seconds on the shot.
Rose with the ball. From the high post. Misses off the left iron. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Durant for three. The offensive rebound. Here's Chamberlain. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's enjoying himself today, guys. We knew going in that he had the upper hand on the glass, but I didn't think it would make this much of a difference.
Noah. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Rose attacking. The wing jumper off target. Now, here is Chamberlain. Durant with a screen on Brooks. Tipped away. Curry is inside. Working on Rose. They get it again. Chamberlain. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Brooks dishes to Rose. Lets it go from deep.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
The wide open look for Durant. Second chance shot. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break. Well, Wilt Chamberlain in this one, he has 18 rebounds and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And it was a good one, too. Really one of the highlights, I thought, of the game defensively. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the West All-Stars.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players.
Oh, look out, man!
The whole rim is shaking. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Tight defense on him. To the inside. Stolen by Noah. Brooks with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Rose against Curry. And the wide open shot from Rose. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Rose has got 34.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
That's his second personal foul. 14 foul.
That free throw good from Chamberlain.
Joakim Noah. That's his second personal foul.
He doesn't get the second one. Here comes Rose. Fires the three. It's off. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Steph Curry.